unbelievable.
Sorry. What a way to start a stream. Sorry. You need to play the music again.
No, if we can get our composure, we'll explain what's so funny. Okay, so we're sitting here letting the music play in this.
Marc gets news alerts.
I get news alerts and the news alerts. Oh my God! It says cold case solves itself as the guy drops dead, burying his victim. And it's not funny, but it's funny. Oh my God!
Yeah, murder case
solves itself.
Solves itself when murder.
When the murderer drops dead, burying his victim. I'm sorry. It just happened
to pop up.
It just struck us as funny. I mean, it's not funny, but you know what I mean.
It's terrible.
It's like, is that a joke? But it was, I don't know. It's, we're sorry. We can't help it. We're not good people. No, we are. I'm just kidding. Good to have everybody here. Welcome. Just kind of struck us.
Everybody's like gone.
Yeah, everybody's like, wow, they're like weird people. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. What a... Whew, I actually kind of needed that today.
Desserts.
I'm telling you, though. Oh, my gosh. Well, hope everybody...
Yeah, the headline was just weird. It just popped up.
Cold case solves itself when murderer dies, drops dead, burying his victim.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Okay. Case solved. Case closed. There you go. Sherlock who? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, good to have you all here tonight. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We are going to give our review. We did go see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We are going to talk about that. Self-declared invisible man fails to appear in court. That's fantastic. I love that. I didn't see that coming. Anyway. All right, anyway. Oh. Never mind.
That's
I'm not
right,
even going to get into it.
Karma bit him in the butt.
It certainly did. Good for him. Oh, my gosh. What a great start to the story. I can't help it. Anyway, yeah, we saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We're going to review that tonight. Non-spoilers. We're not going to get into spoilers. It's only been a week. Statute of limitations on whether or not you've seen it hasn't quite ran out yet. So I'll try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. And we got some other Disney news to talk about as well. Before we do that, quick mousekeeping. Of course, Dean, check him out over at The Live Place for theliveplace.com for family-friendly streams. Also, check out our 4 partner channels, Disney Dan, Steve's World, Pete McDevitt, and Diz Our Dream. They all go live at some point during the week, multiple times. They're all fantastic. Check them all out for sure. Let's say hi to a few people in the chat.
Christina says definitely DISANITY.
Yeah, DISANITY for sure. It's the God's honest truth. Genie52573 is here.
Genie.
Oh, that's sponsored.
We had spaghetti.
Oh, that's sponsored by D&G Explorer. Excuse me. Kenneth, man, what a start. Kenneth H., one of our members, is here. Marc Langenkamp is here.
Hi, Marc.
Marc, good to see you. We have Wendy Blosh is here. We have Scott Rowe is here. Hey, Scott, good to see you, my friend. We have Ben's here. Al V, hey, Al, and Renee, another member. Good to see you both. Jack, Santa Claus, Logan, Matt, welcome in. Kelsey Elizabeth, another member, is here. Good to see you. Douglas Bailey is here. John Messina is here. Wendy Blosh is here. Nathan Reed is here. Studio Steve.
Hi, Steve.
And Casino, another member, is here. Good to see you, my friend. Paul Engel, my man, is in the house. Another one of our... I said Ben.
You did?
I did.
No, sorry.
Another one of our members and good friends. LP Jersey is here. Good to see you. Douglas Bailey. Christina Loud, another one of our members. Christina, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Stacy Bailey. Jonathan Chong. Jonathan, how you been? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been, bud? Movie Mania Nick sent me a message earlier saying, yeah, I saw Doctor Strange. Can't wait to see your review. Nick, another member. Good to see you, Nick. Chris Slemmer, my man, is in the house. Another one of our members. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well, Molly and Jen. Will Lovins. Hey, Will. Good to see you, my friend.
Christina, that sounds amazing.
Hope he's doing well.
Beautiful day here today, too. The weather's been lovely.
What
was that?
I don't know. It jumped.
It started shaking.
Will's also one of our members. We have, who else is here? I saw Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. Brian, I hope everything's all right. I know you said you didn't have a good day. He's also a member. Matt Simba 2, another member.
Matt.
Joanne Puzzles, our
Joanne.
newest member, is here. Joanne, good to see you. 820 Chief.
820
Ryan
Chief.
P is here.
Hi, Ryan.
Good to see you all. Allie French, good to see you,
Allie.
Allie. Marvin Hicks.
Hi, Marvin.
Noah's in
Hi,
the house. Hey,
Noah.
Noah, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Just jumped on me. Mods, if you could take care of some of that. I see some stuff. I see something from Ray as well, but I'll get it in a minute here.
That's funny. They're going to have to get us here
Hicks.
now.
All right, Chris
Yes,
took
thank
care
you,
of that.
Chris.
Thank you. Will is here. Everybody looks good. Ray says, hey, you guys, watching the
Hi,
Lightning
Ray.
game, not ignoring you, go Bolts. Oh, Ray, no problem. We understand. Super Wayne, another member, is here, and I think we're up to date for the moment. Anyway, guys, welcome in. Good to have all of you here. We are going to have a blast tonight. Got lots to talk about. Got some news we're going to talk about first. A few things going on in the Disney. You see, can you let him out, please? I think he's whining to get out. Oh, it sounds like whining.
Carpet.
And we're going to talk about all that. And then, of course, before we finish up, we'll save it for last, our review of Doctor Strange. We'll try to be as spoiler-free as we can be. I'll save it for the last 15, 20 minutes. That way, if somebody doesn't want to hear it, you guys can bug out. We totally understand. But we're going to have fun with this, for sure. It might be why not a lot of people are in here tonight, because they saw we were doing a review, and they're like, oh, I don't want to watch it because I haven't seen it yet. But it's spoiler-free. We're gonna do it as spoiler-free as we can. But let's start with our first story of the day. So I thought this one was interesting. The Lion King has 5 to 6 showings right now. They're going down to 4.
Really?
11, 12, 2, and 3. That's it. That's the 4 shows that they're going to be doing. Christine Hickman,
Hi,
another member.
Christine.
Welcome in, Christine. Good to see you. 11, 12, 2, and 3, I think it was. It's going to be starting soon. All the stuff is coming back. The tumble monkeys, the acrobats up on the high wires, and all the birds and all. They're going to do their trapeze thing again. Okay. But they're going down to 4 shows. Right now, I think they do 6 to 8 shows during the day.
Is it because it's
10,
longer?
11, this, that, and the other. I don't know. Maybe. It could be because it's a longer show now. But they're going down to 4 now. During some of the holidays, like July 4th and stuff like that, they'll go back to like 6 or 7 shows. But for the most part, it's going to be 4. I just thought that was interesting, and I don't know if anybody in the chat remembers that they always have just 4 shows, or has it always been?
I thought it was more
like
than
a ton of them.
4, because they're already pretty full now. When you try to go see them when they have more, you're gonna have to get in line pretty early.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
Oh, Rick, no spoilers. We're not going to give spoilers. We're just going to give our general review, but I totally get it. No problem at all. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I guess the Monkey Tumbler will be very late. Yeah, I guess it will be. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. That is the perfect show to catch a nap in the air conditioning. Yeah, I mean, I like. It's not my favorite show, but I like it. Yeah, Matt.
That was my thought.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's because of that reason, for sure. They're going to be trying for spoiler-free if it helps. Yeah, we're going to do spoiler-free, I'm pretty sure, guys. And again, I get it. I totally get it. A lot of people are probably like, I'm going to avoid tonight's show because I don't want to hear anything. But we'll make it as spoiler-free as possible. But that was the first story I saw. And it is a complex show, Mark. I agree with you. It is complex, for sure. But the condensed version I actually like better than the elongated version.
I'll have to watch it again. It's been so long since we've seen the full show that I don't feel like I can make a good assessment.
All right, so Douglas thinks it was 4 to 5 shows when they originally did. Yeah, it might be. It might be.
I thought it was at least 5.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds good. I'll stay. Hope you guys are doing well. We are, Rick. Absolutely. Thank you. And again, guys, we're going to do our very best to keep it spoiler free because we get it. We get it. I prefer spoilers. Oh, I can't tell that down. Not yet. So that was our first story, Lion King, for sure. Got that one. Here's an interesting one I thought Melissa might like. So a change to the Garden Rock series. They had to cancel one of the shows, and they had to replace it. So the Flock of Seagulls was supposed to be the 20th to the 21st. They can't make it.
Oh, no.
So they are replacing the Flock of Seagulls with Tony Orlando. I don't know if Dawn is still alive, but it's Tony Orlando. You know, like, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Is that what that is?
I think that's Tony Orlando and Dawn, right? But it's just Tony Orlando coming in. So that one's going to be there. I actually I like Flock of Seagulls. I would have been fine seeing that. I like Tony Orlando too. So I think I'll be happy to see this. Did you get Chippendale D23 for next month? I'm going. No. Not really a Rescue Rangers fan, Matt, to be honest with you.
You didn't
Really,
like
Rick?
Moon
You didn't
Knight?
like Moon Knight? Oh, I loved Moon Knight.
Oh,
That's
we
my
really
favorite.
liked Moon Knight.
Please spoil this movie and all future movies. I won't see them until they are on pay-per-view or Disney Plus anyway, Steve says. Oh, I thought they were replacing it with Walt's Disney theme park smash-ups. I wish. Garden Crocs. No, you know what? I really enjoy.
That's what it does look like a C, though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does look like Garden
It
Crocs,
does look
doesn't it?
like
Yeah, I
Garden
didn't even think of that.
Crocs.
Yes, it does. I was like, what's he talking about? But yeah,
It does.
it does. It actually does look like
That's
it, doesn't it?
funny. It
But
took me
that's
a
their
minute.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noah, look at you.
Woohoo,
Noah, that's a
Noah.
good one. Yeah, they ran away.
They ran so far.
Tony Orlando and Dawn was 2 women. That's right, it was 2 women. Well, one of them was, what's her name? Thelma Tompkins, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one that was on,
Yeah.
the one that was on with Nell Carter,
I didn't
her best
know
friend.
that.
Yeah, that was one of them. Yep.
Okay.
Dawn Olmstead, welcome in. She says, hi,
Hi,
Walt,
Dawn.
Melissa. My one question about the new Doc Strange movie is, some say it should have an R rating versus PG-13, asking you to our 13 to 11-year-old. It's definitely...
It's borderline.
It's borderline. It's got some jump scare moments for sure.
And some...
A little bit graphic here and there.
Yeah. And I guess it just depends on you, too, and your thoughts of what you consider. I know everybody has a different level. You know, that's hard. That's hard to say. But it can definitely be borderline.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be close. I mean, Moon Knight is good, but I would rather have them make a movie about it. All right.
Yeah, you know, Rick, I could see that. I think they're doing these 6-episode shows now, and they're cramming all this content into 6 shows, which is just...
Well, Will, that's interesting. He says, a Times guide from 2019 shows Festival of Lion King swung between 8 and 9 shows, depending on which day. Wow, so then they're really cutting
Thanks
back.
for that research, Will.
Thanks,
yeah,
Will.
I thought it was definitely
Why would you do that, though? Why would you do that?
I mean, again, you're needing to pull the crowds in different times of days. I don't think that's doing us any favors.
No, not us any favors, for sure. Yeah, talking about the folks. Because, I mean, that means you only got 4 shows to get to a day. Unless it's just... they're not drawing crowds to the show. Maybe.
It always seems pretty crowded.
It seemed pretty crowded when we went in.
There's always, trying to pull as many people in as they can. Although they are supposed to be opening the new Nemo show. So maybe they're figuring, based on the crowds they're seeing right now, they're going to pull people in. They have a whole other show.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. I agree. Melissa, too much in 6 episodes. Yeah, they need to... Well, that's a whole nother story, talking about all those shows. All the shows on Disney Plus, Moon Knight, WandaVision, whatever, they need to be 10 episodes. 6 is just not enough. Thanks, Walt and Melissa. Probably one that Mom and Dad should see first, date night. Yes.
Yeah,
that's definitely
not a bad
Dawn.
idea, Dawn, just so you can make an evaluation, because I think depending, it could be too much.
Yeah, I agree. Alex loves magic. Welcome in. What is the Doctor Strange all about? It's... Well, we'll get into it when we get there. We will. We'll kind of give you a quick synopsis. It's just about the multiverse, but not really. I mean, we'll get into it. Moon Knight's not Marvel's Batman. Marc Spector is way more crazy than Bruce Wayne. Well, yeah, of course. I agree. What could the band members of Flock of Seagulls possibly do to cancel? I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, because their schedule's so busy.
Marvin says maybe it's going back on Broadway. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they are. You never know. It could be. Yeah, maybe something
family
happened.
Emergency or so. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you're right. I don't think they're overbooked or anything.
David Stevens, what's up, David? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The other one thing, of course, I wanted to talk about, of course, is Guardians of the Galaxy. All the big previews have started. Annual pass holders have started. DVC is next, or I'm going on the 18th for the preview. So I know there's a lot of stuff out there on Guardians of the Galaxy. Jeff and Angela did it. Mm-hmm. They posted a video, and Sam. I've not watched anything. I don't want to see anything on it, but there's a lot out there.
Jeff and Angela's their post on Facebook with the picture with Sam and their hair flying everywhere already makes me be like, yeah, I'm good. It's like, is that spinning that much or flying that fast?
Yeah.
Sam's hair was literally flown over into like Jeff's face. I was like, oh boy.
See, Christine says Moon Knight could have been better. See, I thought it was very different. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I thought it was good. And She-Hulk's going to be 10 episodes. See
why
you
can't
give
they
that?
do
Why
that?
didn't they do? I don't know.
I don't get it. I mean, because it's not like you could sit there and say, well, they haven't developed that character, but we've never had Moon Knight anywhere till now.
Yeah, he's here. There he is. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, so Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, is out. It has started lots of stuff out there. I don't know about you guys, but again, you talk about spoiler free with movies. A lot of folks don't care about spoiler free when it comes to rides. I think it depends on the ride. Like Ratatouille, I already kind of knew it. But with Rise of the Resistance, didn't look at anything. And so far with Guardians, I haven't looked at anything. It's kind of hard not to look at Tron, because Tron's out and about, and it's an outside coaster, a good portion of it. So, but we'll see.
The only reason I'll want to watch it, and I told Walt I'll probably watch some vlogs without him, is to see if I think I can handle it, because I don't trust him to be honest with me.
Whatever. You're so full of crap. No, everything I've said, have I steered you wrong?
You have tried in the past.
I have not. Name one.
Long time ago.
Name one.
Space Mountain.
I didn't
like Space Mountain.
I told you got to try it one time. It's not that bad, and it wasn't that bad.
I hate it.
No, it wasn't that bad. Anyway, Alex says, my favorite Marvel movie is Spider-Man No Way Home. Good, that's cool, Alex. That's good. I'm glad you like it. All right, so the other thing I want to... Hey, Luke, welcome in. Luke Smith, welcome.
Hi,
Luke and Emily are
Hi,
here.
Emily.
Good to have you both here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here, gang. Thank you all for being here. 52 watching and already 43 likes. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. Again, I knew when we talked about Doctor Strange, it was going to be a small crowd tonight, because I was like, people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. I don't blame them. Tron would be hard to stream. I believe it will use GoPro, something like that. Yeah, I agree, Noah. I agree 100%. Mm-hmm. All right, so the other thing that's been coming out lately are these new ornaments.
They're huge.
That's the front. This is the front on the left, and that's the back on the right. They're really big.
They look more like something you should put on a shelf.
Right?
Like collectibles. Like, thinking if they're made out of that same material, they're going to be really
Yeah, they're like
heavy.
ceramic. They're going to be heavy.
You're going to have to wrap them around several, especially if you have a real tree. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a hard time getting those to stay on.
Stephanie Joyce, welcome in. Hope you and the family are doing well. Should I just mute to avoid spoilers? No, Joey's World. Good to see you guys. How are you? Thanks for being here. Stephanie Joyce, welcome.
Try not to do any spoilers and just kind of
we'll try.
Glance over it.
But these, I've got more to show you. These are the new ornaments that are coming out. Now, I haven't seen them yet. So if they're in the parks, I haven't seen them. I hope to see them soon. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think of this? So there's the Peter Pan one. I'll take those out of there. Here's another one. This is a little mermaid. There's the front and there's the back.
I think they're really cool.
Yeah, they're cute, but look at how big they are. Look at the person's hand.
Yeah, I know.
They're not small at all.
Well, Cynthia sent us a picture of the one of the entrance, right? The gate.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Exactly, Steve. That's what I think.
I
think you more like need a shelf and to display them.
Right. That's what worries me.
Like a little Christmas village, the ornament display.
Yeah, I agree. I think they are really big. They look like they're really heavy. If they are ceramic, they are gonna be heavy.
Or whatever that is. That it's not always ceramic. What's that other material they use? And it's still heavy.
It's like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like figurines. When you go buy a figurine,
bow breakers.
Those would weigh my entire tree down. Yeah, I love them too.
But I love them too. You're
What's the cost? I don't remember. I didn't see the cost. Good question, Kenneth, and I apologize.
I wonder if they're more, because some of the standard ornaments are like $29.99 or $25, so they must be even more. I know we should have looked.
I didn't see this. If anybody, I didn't see the Haunted Mansion one. I'll have to look for it. Ooh. Greg, hey Greg, welcome in. Good to see you. The Christmas Disney decorations. Yeah, me too, Allie. I'm with you.
John, they should be on the table.
They should be on a table. Yeah, I think they should. I think they should too. So that's those two. I'll show you the other ones they have. Oh, sorry. Let me get down here. Here's the next one.
Yeah, that one looks even bigger.
All right, there's the front entrance.
Holy moly. That's cool, though.
Look how big that is.
It's huge, but it's neat. There's no way you can hang that on a tree.
Vinyl? I don't know. Maybe they are vinyl. I don't know. Resin? Maybe? I don't know, guys.
The word. I think resin.
Resin might be it. I don't know. But they're really... Look, the detail on these are amazing. Tracy Holly, welcome in. Hi, Trace. Good to see you. I think the detail is awesome. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just... There's the front on the right. There's the back on the left. You know, you can tell there's Mickey right there. And, you know, in the front they have...
And it's the actual train.
Yeah. You know, and in the front they have that. There's the train and the I don't know. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, it's kind of moving size to an extent. Al, you're right. They're really big. Mm-hmm. It would they might have a teacup one. I don't know. Let's see which one is next. Oh, that was
Shayna.
it.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick Shayna, Super Disney fan. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. Say hi to them. A little late, but the fam's gathered in. Did you enjoy some Tuesday
Hi,
to Saturday?
guys.
Well, thank you. Someone told Jeff and Andrew that they are on Shop Disney or something. Okay, yeah, maybe they are.
Yeah, I know.
Scott says, instead of putting them on a tree, turn them into a village on a table. Yeah,
See, that's
absolutely.
what I was thinking, Scott.
Hey,
that's
Nicole.
where they'd be kind of neat.
Does it fit a family of 4? Yes, Al, it does. Let's see what this one is. That was that one. That's not what I want to show. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so here's one I thought was really cool. This is the Space Mountain. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. That one's neat. I kind of like that one.
Oh, that's what the other side. See, now that you see it hanging on the card, it does. That one doesn't look as big.
Yeah, there it is.
Now that you see it hanging on the holder, it doesn't look as big as I thought. I want to see them.
I think they look really cool. I like the inside of the Space Mountain one a lot. I think that one looks really, really neat in there. So I like these. I think these are really, really cute. And here's the last one. Oh, no. That's right. All right. We're going to talk about that in a minute. That was it. That's the ones I saw. Monarch Miracles. What's up, Matt? Good to see you.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here.
But I don't see these.
I don't know. I like these ornaments. I don't know what the cost is. If anybody in the chat can tell me what the cost is. And to be honest with you, I kind of threw all this together really, really quick. So I don't know specifically if these are going to be in the parks or if they are just strictly on Shop Disney.
I don't see them on Shop Disney yet.
I would think that they would want to sell these in the parks because they are park attraction ornaments. Makes sense to me. Will they be in the Emporium or will they be over at EO Christmas Shop? I don't know. Or will they be specific to their rides maybe?
I don't see them on the Shop Disney.
Those are not to scale, no, Matt. Unless you're a really, 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 really small person.
From Lilliput.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're like a Thumbelina or something, or Tinkerbell. No, they're not to scale.
Thumbelina.
So I think those are really, really neat. Other than that, I think that's it on the news. That's big news. Again.
Thanks, Jeannie. I didn't see it on the app, so I'm sure it's on somebody's website.
Yeah, Jeannie, let us know what you think on the price. But I've seen a lot of different things coming out on Guardians of the Galaxy to kind of just hash back for a minute. I'm not watching anything, but everybody I have seen has either said it's the best ride in Disney now. Easily the best coaster in Disney, they say. And a lot of people are getting sick.
Yeah, I've heard stories of people throwing up.
Thank you, Christina. She thinks they're $29.99.
Cool, thanks, Christina. So that's pretty much in line with the other ornaments. So maybe they're not that much bigger because all the ornaments tend to be $29.99.
$29.99.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all doing that. And not on Shop Disney, says Steve.
Yeah, I didn't see him there.
Yeah, that's where I found it, Christina. That's where I found it. News today. Look, there are plenty of rides out there that get people sick. People get sick on Space Mountain. People get sick on Ratatouille. They get sick on Simpsons. Teacups, people get sick on. Sometimes people go on Flight of Passage and they get sick. I would still say that if you're a coaster freak or if you like coasters, you got to at least try it. Some people, I heard somebody say, it might have even been Jeff and Angela, that said they thought it was kind of like the teacups on a roller coaster.
Uh-oh.
But not really, because it's not free floating. It's coordinated turns. They coordinate it. It isn't just whoa like that. It doesn't work like that. They're coordinated turns. Now you are turning as you're going on the coaster, so maybe that's what's getting people sick. But they are coordinated turns. Yeah, I won't watch anything either, Matt. I'm not watching anything on this. I don't want to see it.
It's true, Mark.
$29.99. Don't worry, you can always find them at eBay for $129.99. Probably, that's true. Well, the other thing too, don't forget, guys, if you get into the park, $29.99, but you're going to get $6 off if you're an annual pass holder or DVC, because you get 20%.
And sometimes if you buy so many, you get a percentage off too. They'll let you like buy 2 get 1 free, or buy 3 get 1 free sometimes.
Yeah,
so you can start your collection up. Spend $100.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, they're going to sell them. You know, I've seen reviews saying it's a great ride, but people aren't happy that this ride is in the Epcot Resort and Casino. See, I don't have a problem with that. Epcot's got very little in the way of thrill rides over there.
But I think I understand what they're saying in terms of theming. It doesn't make sense. Why would you put a Guardians ride in Epcot?
It's in Future World.
I guess.
That whole thing is space.
Right.
Space.
I
They
guess.
got Spaceship
It
Earth.
barely
You've got
fits.
Mission Space. You've got Test Track. It's all space future stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I know they're changing the theming of that area now. It's no longer going to be Future World. It's going to be the World Celebration stuff and all that. And I get it, but I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I'm glad they put it over there. We need a high intense type of thrill ride over there. The biggest thrill ride they have in Epcot is Test Track. Period. And even that, it's not thrilling
not a
until the
thrill
very.
ride.
It's not even thrilling till the
I
end.
can ride that, no problem. It's not a thrill ride.
Right. I think they jumped up another $100. They might have, for sure.
The Ornaments.
Someone said there's a ride sick room for Forbidden Journey. Is it really? I
I'm
love
not
Forbidden
surprised.
Journey.
That makes me. I have to close my eyes through parts of that, like kind of just peek through them because I start getting motion sick on Forbidden Journey too.
I love Forbidden Journey. That's my favorite ride
It's
over
a
there.
good ride.
It is a great ride. Yeah, but see with that one though, it's like whoa, up and down and all around. This isn't like that. This is like turns. They're turns. Now, I don't know if they're quick turns like that.
See,
Maybe
we
they
don't
are.
Really know.
We don't know.
Until you experience it, you can't really say, I guess. So we'll find out. Stay tuned when Walt rides the ride on the 18th.
Yeah,
What day of the week is that?
Middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I will not be live streaming again.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
you
gonna.
can, right?
Yeah, you can. People have been vlogging it. If you can vlog it, you can live stream it. I thought Walt was going to get sick on Space Mountain on Sunday. No, I was having a blast on that. That was so much fun.
He likes to be loud. That way you know we haven't lost connection too because it's so dark.
Well, part of it was I hadn't ridden it in so long. I forgot where the drops were. Charlotte and I aren't for the wild rides, so we don't even need the left side of Epcot. There you go. See?
I don't blame you, Matt. I don't even really enjoy Test Track. I mean, the end part's the only part that's decent. It's boring to me.
And Christina, a lot of people get sick on that ride. They really do. I don't mind it. Don't go on right after. That's true, Al, and and I won't.
Don't eat heavy. I know for me though, if I go on rides without eating, sometimes I get more motion sick. So I would have to eat something, obviously not a really big heavy meal.
I don't know, John.
So
I seriously doubt Marvel has any say in that. I don't think they do.
Yeah,
Brian, no idea who the manufacturer is, buddy. No idea. Maybe we'll see some cross theming of Cosmic Rewind and Space 220. Maybe they could do that.
You're right. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it wasn't
Sorry,
easy.
Matt.
Matt, I almost didn't get it. I didn't see anything come across my table for annual pass holders, and the only reason why I saw the DVC thing was because I just happened to see. I was on WDW News today, and they said, "Hey, DVC at previews is opening up tomorrow." I was like, "What? Tomorrow?" And then I went on there, and there it was. But otherwise, I would have missed it too.
Yeah, I don't know if it went to your spam or if they just didn't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Douglas Bailey says, "You do not like Jimmy Fallon ride through New York." Me either. Nope,
Did
don't
it
like
once.
it.
I don't care if I ever do it again. It's weird.
Brian, I don't even know who either one of them are, buddy. I don't know who. I don't know the manufacturers.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're better than me there. I have no clue. But all right. So we've come to that moment. I will tell you all right now. We are going to do our very best not to spoil the movie, but we're going to give our review of it. So what we'll do is kind of go over it a little bit with you guys. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Myself, Melissa, and Mason went Sunday night, right? Sunday evening, wasn't it? I think it was. Or was it Saturday evening? I don't remember. I think it was Sunday. And we went and saw the movie.
No, it was Saturday.
It was Saturday night, right. Okay. I'll let you give us what you thought of it. No? You want me to do it?
Because I'll be the one to say something I shouldn't say. Because it comes out and then I think.
Oh, my God. No, Cynthia, no spoilers.
Hi,
I'm going to do my very best not to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, like main details. We'll just kind of give.
I'm going to give a general
synopsis.
overview of the synopsis of the movie, which to me is not necessarily. It's not a spoiler. It's the story, but it's not the full story. I'm not giving away spoilers, cameos, and all. I'm not going to give all that away. It's about the multiverse, so to speak. I don't even know how to explain this without really giving away a lot of spoilers, but I'm going to try. Hey, Charlie, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Charlie.
Welcome in. This is to me, it's a continuation of WandaVision. I'll put it to you that way. Okay? It kind of starts where WandaVision left off a little bit. But it's about the multiverse, and America Chavez is one of the new characters that's introduced. It's the girl you see in there, and it's revolved around her and her ability. And I won't give away what her ability is, but that's basically the whole theme of the movie. It's about her ability. And the Scarlet Witch is very prominent in this movie. And the Scarlet Witch, how do I say this correctly? It revolves around the Scarlet Witch wanting what America Chavez has. I'll leave it at that. The movie itself, I don't know, guys. I wasn't a big fan of this movie. I'm sorry. You know me. I'm really hard on movies, and I have a really high level. Story means everything to me. Kim Daniels, welcome in.
Hi,
Good
Kim.
to see you. This story was, to me, something we already discussed in WandaVision. I'll leave it at that.
It's like you had said. You said it's kind of like a WandaVision 2.0.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it kind of was. If you remember the theme of WandaVision, a lot of that theme is in this as well. And, you know, the visuals are great and the music's fine. There really aren't as many cameos as people think. There really aren't that many, okay? It's really not. You know, everybody thought, oh, the multiverse, we're going to have this, that. Oh, my God, we're going to see this person, that. No, not really.
A little bit, John, because it's kind of like going into... Because you saw what happened at the end of Spider-Man.
Very little.
But it doesn't
very
really go into that as much as you
No. Very little.
think it should have.
But here's Cynthia, here's the thing. I think people get caught up too much on the visuals.
The visuals are great.
But that's not a movie. That to me is not what makes a movie. Okay, hey, welcome into Josh Sings. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. To me, a movie is about the story. Okay, I have seen movies from the 70s and 80s that had no visuals that are fantastic because of the story that they told. This story, it just wasn't that good to me. I didn't like the story they told. The cameos, man, I wish I could get into that because that I thought was, oh man, was really wasted. I'll leave it at that. I was so frustrated with that.
This was a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea. I don't know. The movie is going to make hundreds of millions of dollars. It really, really will. But I didn't like the story. I didn't like where they went with it. I just, again, the visuals are fine. But I gotta say, I was disappointed. I was like, man, we already went down this road.
Even for me, and I usually I'm not nearly like Walt is, I was a little bit bored. I felt like it was very predictable, but I loved the characters. I think the actors did a great job. I know Walt said visuals, you know, I understand there needs to have a story, but some of it I very much enjoyed. Some of the stuff that they did, I like. What the director did, a lot of the differences, and some of the stuff that was a little bit more chilling in a way. I didn't mind that. I liked it. But did it add to the story? No.
No. But see, here's the thing. As funny as you say that, Mark, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think there's a multiverse. There is, but they don't use it the way I think a lot of us expected them to use it in this. When we heard about the multiverse, I think we were expecting to see this person come from this world, this person come from that world, this person that. That really, it's not used in that capacity.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it to you that way. The multiverse is really not used as much as you might think in this. Mm-hmm. Movie Mania Nick, who saw it, said, Walt Melissa, I thought people would understand this film a little better if they watched the Evil Dead franchise to understand the way Sam Raimi directed in that horror way. Look, the horror part of it, I know how Sam Raimi does his things. His horror side of it was fine. The jump scares were here. Mm-hmm. You know, some of the visuals were fine. Well, we even had the cameo by what's his name from the Evil Dead. Can't think of his name off the top of my head. He was in it for 5 seconds. That's all good and well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I like Sam Raimi.
That part of the directing was fine, Nick. I get that. And it was really like a horror film in some aspects of it. There were times when I was like on the edge of my seat waiting. I knew the jump scare was coming. I just didn't know when. Hey, Jason, welcome in. So it's definitely something I think you need to think about before you take your kids. That's why The Godfather is my favorite movie. Right, exactly. But that's the point. That's what I'm saying. People need to, in my opinion, and again, this is my opinion, you got to get past the visuals. In today's day and age, I think that's a given. If you don't have good visuals, then you've failed. Tell me a good story.
Yeah, that's
true. What
with
I
the
want.
Technology
With the technology today, visuals are expected. We should see good visuals all the time. Don't feed into that. Get past that, because I think sometimes they rely on that to sell their movie instead of telling us a good story. Yeah. It's so hard to mod. Nobody spoil it for me. I don't think we're spoiling. I still enjoyed parts, and I like you said, visuals were fantastic at times, but it was definitely a letdown.
Yeah, that's what I feel like, Luke. I have that same opinion as you. I think there was a lot of it I really enjoyed. I just wanted to like it more. I wanted the story to be much more interesting.
Thanks, Jonathan.
And more in-depth and less predictable and less of a repeat of kind of what we've already seen, or just an extension of what we've already seen in Disney Plus. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Well, here's the thing. The thing about it, Mark, is maybe managed expectations is good, because now you'll go in with my review and you'll be like, wait a minute. Oh, this was fantastic. What are you talking about? Maybe you will.
Better. No, maybe that's good. Anytime I've gone into something and be like, I'm going to hate this, it really helps a lot. Is
there at least some madness in this movie? I guess that depends on what you mean by the word madness. I guess that's your
definition of madness.
Yeah, your definition of the word madness is really going to be something that I got to know what that means to you, because there was, again, the multiverse was used for sure, but not. I don't know. I was really
not in the way that I think I anticipated it to be used in the trailers. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Right, me either. But Brian, anymore is the big word in your sentence. Disney is all about getting butts in the seats with the MCU, not as much about great storytelling anymore. Because the first initial movies that they did, they told great stories. Their stories were fantastic. Their origin stories for Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, whoever it might have been, they told good stories about those guys. Civil War story leading up to Endgame and Infinity War were great stories. It was all one giant storyline that they were telling over each movie, and they did it really well. That's why it worked. They have gotten away from that, in my opinion. Look, I said this 2 years ago when Endgame ended. I said, we have hit our peak, folks. It's all downhill from here. And what I meant by that is, and it's the truth, not money-wise. These movies will make money. I'm talking about the quality of movies.
And yes, Doctor Strange is in the movie, but I feel like, Scott even said it earlier, it almost feels more like a Scarlet Witch movie than it does a Doctor Strange movie.
Yes.
In a lot of ways.
But that's the other thing, too. I mean, God, I wish I could get into it about Scarlet Witch. I mean, it's like, hey, Pamela, welcome in. We're doing good. Hope you are. The lead up to Infinity War was amazing. That was a great sequence of movies that led to an epic. That's what I'm talking about. And I think, I don't even know. See, we knew where we were going with Thanos was coming. You knew he was coming. Because you saw little perks of him here and there, and we saw the Infinity Stones. We knew where we were ultimately going to get to. We knew it was coming. I have no idea where we're going with these movies. I have no idea.
That's true.
Where are we leading? Because we've started that next phase, and we've got a couple movies in now, and maybe it'll become more clear.
No, we're in the Multiverse of Madness.
I guess.
Maybe that's the whole point.
Yeah. I really, I'm going to give it about 2 more weeks, and then I'm going to do a spoiler edition of this, and I'm really going to get in depth. And I'm going to have Steve, because Steve likes everything. So I'm going to have Steve on. Steve will love this movie. I know he will. Steve will love it. So I'm going to have Steve on, and we're going to break it down together so you can get.
You're going to ask Steve first?
No, I'm not going to ask him. Steve's coming on. Somebody let Steve know he's coming on in 2 weeks. 20,000 Leagues is a cool story with minimal special effects, my opinion. I agree, right? I agree. There's another one. Great story. It's just one of those things where I think we need to hear both sides. But this movie was okay. For me, if I have to rate this movie, 5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
Melissa gives it a 6, and that's pretty low for her. The cameos are cool.
Maybe a 6.
Okay, the cameos, and when I say cameos, it's all just in one sequence. I'll leave it at that. It's not all throughout the movie, and that's not a spoiler. But it's okay. I think Marvel is going in so many directions now. There is no focus. Well, that's my point. See, with the other movies, we had a focus. We had a storyline. We had an overarching storyline that all these movies were built off of and helped to maintain and tell that story. They're not. I don't know where they're going right now.
It's just our opinion.
Who's this? What happened? My last theater movie was Toy Story 3. That's a good one. Who?
You need to get out more.
If you think about it now, we are in the sequel movies now. Yeah, I guess. I think I'm going to unsubscribe. Oh, the Bruckster. I understand. I totally get it. No problem.
No, I didn't hate it.
Your face says it all. Thanks. Super Fluffy Eddie, what's up?
Hey, Super Fluffy.
With having to watch all the Marvel movies, I think we are all in the Multiverse of Madness. Man, some of those early movies, I mean,
so good.
All the Cap movies. Now I know Cap's my favorite. Don't get me wrong, and maybe I have some bias there.
Your favorite too.
It is the stories they told. His 3 movies
were so good.
You know, the first Avenger, Winter Soldier, which still I think may be the best, and then Civil War. Were 3 of the best, and the stories they told in all 3 of them were phenomenal.
Well, I remember seeing the first Iron Man in the theaters. I knew nothing about Iron Man. I adored that movie. I loved that first Iron Man movie. And then the Cap ones after that. Those were phenomenal.
Oh, the Iron Man. And Thor too. I knew nothing about Thor.
The first Thor.
That first Thor movie, nobody likes it. It's my favorite Thor.
I love that movie.
That is my favorite Thor. I do not like Ragnarok. Everybody loves Ragnarok. I did not like Ragnarok. I think they made Thor out to be a punchline. I can't stand it. That's just me. I definitely had some questions watching it with the cameos in those scenes. If you have seen it, you'll know what I mean. I know exactly what you mean, Nick, and it really upset me. I'll leave it at that. The problem seems that yes, we don't have any idea where it's leading. The question is, do they have any idea where they're taking things? Lately, it seemed they are going piece by piece scattered. Well, I'm hoping, it's their job to have an idea. I agree, Nick, Shayna. They better have an idea of where they're going, and hopefully it'll start to make sense to us. My 7 is based upon being watched in conjunction with other films like first Doctor Strange. That's fine. I mean, I've seen all those movies, and the first Doctor Strange I thought was okay.
Sweet Scott, I wish.
Kenneth says, great, now I have an urge to start all over and watch all the Marvel movies in sequence again. It's true.
See you in a few weeks.
See, Steve, Iron Man. I agree. Very well said. Thank you. RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. was made for Iron Man. Oh, I agree. Well, he made the role.
He did.
Yeah, we love Peggy Carter.
Too, Steve.
I love Peggy Carter.
I love Peggy Carter.
So Family Robinson has a great story with yeah. Oh, I agree. I love that story. You don't like Ragnarok? No, I don't. But that's the problem with it, Kenneth.
He didn't
to me.
like with all the humor that they had to put in.
Too much.
He said he thinks it's overkill.
Doctor Strange is Chris's favorite, and he has a 9. He'll come down and do a spoiler video with you. I would love that.
Sure. Mason liked the movie.
Ragnarok. I can't stand Ragnarok. I'm sorry. It's a rom-com. It's a sitcom for 2 hours. Too much. Thor is the god of thunder. He's almost made out to be like an idiot in these movies. The way they make him seem.
I didn't mind Ragnarok.
It's too. The first Thor that we saw in that first movie is how Thor is. That's just who he is. He's the god of thunder. He is not a punchline. Okay, I mean, the jokes are funny. He's here and there. A joke here and there is fine. The entire movie was like that. That's what it was like. Overkill to me. Like, the get help thing in the elevator. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Get help. They don't even need that. They could just walk out of the elevator and kick the crap out of the guys, and it's over. Let's do get help. And then he throws him at him. Come on, man. What are we 12? I'm sorry.
Well, it's definitely very opinionated, guys.
Very opinionated.
I didn't mind Ragnarok, but I understand what he's saying about it. But yeah. I enjoyed all those movies. Now they're just starting to get a little more. I don't know if I just have my expectations. I think are just up here. I need to go in with lower expectations. So.
I thought Doctor Strange was very Saturday and Sunday watching Walt stream. Was every Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, kind of. It kind of is, to be honest with you. Oh, Walt is beating on your boy. I'm sorry. No, look, I love Thor. I do. I love Thor. That's why it upsets me. Because I'm like, what are you guys doing to this character? He's so much better than that. I don't know. Were they different writers? They were different writers. Kenneth Branagh did the first Thor. Now, Thor: The Dark World, he was still... I liked Thor in that movie. I didn't like the movie, but it's when he got to Ragnarok where he started to really kind of become... and then how he was in Endgame, where he was fat Thor and chubby Thor, and he's like drunk half the time, and they said, what it's coursing through my veins right now, Cheese Whiz. I mean, come on. We're talking about the God of Thunder. That's all. Luke, I understand the comedy behind it. Get Help would work better for me if it's Hawkeye and anybody else. Okay? But first off, why does Get Help even work when they're the bad guys? They don't even care if they need help. Get Help will only work with people that care about you. I don't know. I just thought it was dumb.
We know you do, Christina. We love you.
Oh, we know. Look, guys, I totally get it. I think the first Thor film, too many people complained he was too serious and had no sense of humor. That's what I liked about him.
But then they went the other way. They can add in little bits, but sometimes the seriousness is
I
good.
Liked his... I liked the fact that he was like that. That's who he was. The God of Mischief is the one with the humor. Loki. Not Thor. Loki's the one. He's the God of Mischief. He's the one with the humor. That's what balances them. That's why they were so good. One was the mischief, and one was the straight-laced, do it like, I don't know. What do I know? Very Shakespearean.
Yes,
Agreed.
Kenneth Branagh is
exactly.
Right.
And that's what I liked about it.
Fluffy, yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite scenes is the scene at the end of the movie where Thor walks up to his dad, and his dad's looking out at Asgard, and he just walks up to him and he says, there'll never be a better king than you. Maybe one day I'll make you proud. And he says, you've already made me proud. And that's the kind of stuff I like.
He does. Walt's very passionate about films and taking things in, and he has a very, as you can tell, very strong opinion.
Loki's the common, and that's the thing. I like that. And the first Thor was, for some reason, for someone who can remember all the lines, you must really like those films. I don't remember all the lines. Like the Get Help, everybody knows Get Help, but other than that, I don't think I could tell you another line for Ragnarok. Whereas I can almost verbatim give you Thor, the original movie. I really like that one. The rumor is that Hemsworth hated how serious Thor was and asked for the change. That's fine. I get it. And he's really good as a comedic actor. He's very funny. Don't get me wrong. He was the best part of the Ghostbusters film. With the women, he was so hilarious in that as the secretary. He was fantastic. But they made Thor almost like Rorschach from The Watchmen. I don't know about that, Brian. I don't know that he was that bad. Rorschach is really that... I get where you're going. First there was good Walt, then there was bad Walt, now we have crazy Walt.
Yes, we can do Thor sports.
Ray J, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, I think the statute of limitations have ran out on that, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll just get on a new tangent,
No.
So we're not ruining anything.
Doctor Strange, okay, not great. Story was meh to me. I think it was a story they already told in WandaVision, and you'll understand what I mean when you see the movie. I think they kind of wasted the character of America Chavez in this. She's not really... She is, but isn't a big part of this movie, if that makes sense. Yeah.
She is.
But isn't.
Like, there wouldn't be the story without her, but at the same time...
She really doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything.
No. She has to be there, but it's like, I think they could have developed her character a lot better, too. So...
Yeah, exactly. He's a friend from work. I mean, I don't know. Okay. And the Taskmaster? No. What was his name in that? It wasn't Taskmaster. Who
are you thinking of?
Jeff Goldblum's character. What was his name?
Oh, you mean in the other?
Yeah, in Ragnarok. He was in Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of a...
But his character is not a comedian either, and they made him out to be a comedian. His character is really serious. I don't know. Again, what do I know? Walt, do not get me started with the Ghostbusters 26 version. Shake my head. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, Nick. I know. We're on the same page, brother. We're here.
That's what SMH means.
Shake my head.
I never knew that. So everybody can SMH for me right now. I never knew that that's what that meant. I'm really bad at...
See, hey, Dislike for us. Welcome in. I really liked it. Kind of felt like I was watching a comic. Which one are we talking about? I'm assuming we're not talking about Doctor Strange. But, see, I did not like Ragnarok. I'm sorry. I just didn't. I love having little bits and pieces of comedy in these films. I get it.
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster is not that type of character. Do we know where we'll be this weekend? Not yet. Not 100% just yet. But I think, Magic Kingdom on Sunday, but I'm not sure about
usually
Saturday.
We're always Magic Kingdom on Sunday.
After the Loki miniseries, I felt that Loki is no longer dangerous or a threat. Comedy Thor and sidekick Loki is not a character direction I like. Me either. I agree, and that's my point. That's my. I don't know. What do I know? Grandmaster. Thank you guys. Yes, Grandmaster. The Collector. Oh, see, I love the Collector. I think they did a good job with that character. It's a little uneven in some aspects, but it remains an imaginative action fest with well-landed horror and comedy elements and some standout performances. That's probably a good one that
Forbes said. That's probably true, Mark. It's
There's one standout performance in this. One.
I don't know.
One. Elizabeth Olsen is standout in this. She's it. That's your standout.
Yeah.
The other ones are fine. They do a fine job. She's standout.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry.
She does a really good job. She's a great actress. She does a great job as Wanda. I love Wanda. But again, the story needed to be different.
Yeah. But Mark, if you really read that, it really kind of solidifies what I said. It's a little uneven in some aspects, and it remains an imaginative action fest with a well-landed horror and comedy elements. It doesn't talk about the story. It doesn't. It doesn't. It skirts around it. It says there's an imaginative action fest and well-landed horror with some comedy elements. But it doesn't say it's a good story. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think it was. Tell us how you really feel. I know. And that's why I do these. I like these. I like doing reviews. WDW Cash, welcome in. Good to have you here. G. Wilson, what up, G?
Hey, G.
Good to see you. Exactly, Nick. I think Elizabeth Olsen was standout.
She did, yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch was fine. Mm-hmm. And other than
them two... And I love him as Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he's great. But other than them, they're the ones that are in it the most. Everybody else has here and there, but they're not in that much. Yeah. It's certainly not the girl that played America Chavez. She doesn't do anything. I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah. I just feel like there were some missing elements, too, to kind of tie it all together. But there were some really good parts. There were some things about it I liked.
Hey, Jeff and Angela.
Especially toward the end.
This is our dream. Welcome in.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Ange.
Crazy Wall comes out when he's clean shaven. Yeah, I did do that. Oh, you're funny. I don't know. I love Ghostbusters and I love Slimer. My cousin William has talked it everything. Well, I like the original Ghostbusters. Don't get me wrong, Alley friends. We're talking about the latest version with the ladies in it.
Well, that wasn't even the latest one, was it? What was the new
No,
one?
I mean, right. The Afterlife was the latest one, but the one with I'm talking about the one with the ladies. Afterlife was good. But again, not on regular TV now. What I would say, look, go see Multiverse. There's a few cameos in there, and again, the cameos are all in one big scene. It's not like it's throughout the entire film. And that's not a spoiler, and I hate to be a Debbie Downer with that, but it's not like you're going to get like every 10 minutes, oh look. No, it's not like that. It's just one scene where you get some cameos, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, it wasn't like the new Spider-Man where you had them in a large portion of it.
Right.
Which is my favorite part of the new Spider-Man.
Not at all. It's not like that. Again, but the story they told, I wasn't happy with the story they told. I felt like we've been there, done that with WandaVision. And you'll understand what I mean when you see it, why I feel like we've already gone down that road. And it was kind of like a car chase? Yeah, the car chases in movies. That was this entire movie. It was a car chase. I'll leave it at that. And you know what I mean. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. It's a car chase. That's what it is. So you're saying they needed Deadpool in the movie. I think it would have helped with the comedy side of it. There was barely any cheers in our theater. Exactly, Luke. That's what I'm saying. It just wasn't... We got the cheers for 3 seconds during the cameo part.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. I'm telling you, throughout the whole movie. Keith BDF, welcome in. And again, I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't want you to not enjoy it. I want to be wrong. Let me be wrong. Well, I mean, it's an opinion-based thing.
Exactly. Unless some of you might love it.
Yeah, some of you might love it.
I didn't
Did you
hate
meet
it.
Ernie Hudson?
Oh,
Good for you.
cool,
That's
Nick.
awesome. I bet he's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there was a lot of different cameos I think people were expecting to see in this movie.
Yeah, a lot of rumors had flown.
In other words, you've seen one chase scene, you've seen them all. Kind of. It's kind of... if you understand my concept behind why I say it's a chase scene without giving too much away. Just say it was a very interesting wedding, to say the very least. Was it such a bad car chase that 5 hubcaps flew off?
No.
Well, no, it wasn't like that. But was that it? Yeah, that was kind of it. That was kind of it. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. Go see it. This Life of Ours saw it. I don't know if they're still in the chat. I wonder what they thought of it. Again,
It seemed like they liked it.
Again, the visuals. Take the visuals as part of it. Yes, and the visuals are awesome.
Yeah.
They do a great job. They always
I don't
do a great
regret
job.
going to see it. I'm not like,
No, me either.
that was a wasted time. Like, it's not like that.
No.
I
Hey,
enjoyed it
Jeanette,
enough to
welcome
where
in.
I'm
Hi,
like,
Downscale.
I enjoyed seeing it in the theater. You know.
Yeah. It was good. It's something I do recommend seeing in the theater. It's good to see it on the big screen. Will I see it again? Not in the theater.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
going.
wouldn't pay again to see it. You know, there's some that have repeatability. This is something, you know.
Exactly. Nick, it's the God's honest truth. The bar's been set so low, you guys will probably love it at this point.
That's happened to me so many times. Where somebody be like, or if I let Walt go see it first, I'll always go in with really low expectations because Walt hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
Lately,
I have.
Every movie he sees, he has to tell me how much he hates it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it really wasn't that bad.
I'll be honest with you, Scott. I'm really expecting not to like it. Because they're gonna, the same thing with Thor is he's gonna be goofy and dumb again, and I'm pretty sure coming out this summer.
What else is coming?
Top Gun's coming out.
No, we don't care about that.
Hey, sir,
There's
you're
something
very
else
welcome.
coming though. Isn't there another? We were just talking about this.
I think there's another Marvel movie coming.
Yeah. What is it, guys?
I can't remember.
Because Mason and I were talking about it.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think there's another Marvel.
Having
What's the other Marvel movie coming out this? I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I can't think of it.
I know there's a couple other movies coming out that we're going to want to see. So, let's see.
Walt Knights are exclusively excluding Walt. No one ever. We should all go see it and tell Walt how much we love it. Yeah, no, and that's fine. July 8th. What's July 8th, though?
Top Gun just seems like it's going to be just
The
a
same
rehash
thing.
of the same thing. That's what worries me.
Yeah. Well, Jurassic Park.
That's it.
That's the one I do want to see.
And you're right, Love and Thunder. Wasn't there something else?
Yeah, and Love and Thunder's coming. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that second Avatar.
Yeah,
That's coming in December.
Yeah, Jurassic.
That's it.
The Jurassic Park one, I actually, again, I'm
hopeful for that one.
I'm hopeful for that one. It's got the OGs in it, which I think will help it, and it is the end. They say this is going to wrap up the entire Jurassic Park story, which is why they brought them back. Got an e-button in the mail. Yay! Did you get it? What did we send you a button? I don't remember. I don't have any interest to watch that.
Oh, Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda
it's in
Forever.
November.
Yeah, Miss Marvel, Scott. I saw the preview for that. It did not look good to me. It could, maybe it is.
We'll
maybe
see.
I don't know.
They have some more trailers that might get a little more. Oh well, as far as TV, I'm hoping that the Obi-Wan series will be good.
Obi-Wan looks
but that's
good.
not theaters.
That comes out the end of this month.
But there's a lot.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, I want you guys to all go see it. Go see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I would love to hear your opinions on it. I'm excited to hear everybody's opinions. I'm going to try to get Steve on for a spoiler version of this because I'm sure he's going to like it. He likes everything.
That's funny, Greg. Hope Top Gun doesn't ruin my Navy years. Joined right after it came out.
There you go. That's funny. But let's do some quick mousekeeping as we come up on 9 o'clock. Of course, we'll be live from the parks this weekend. I think Sunday is definitely Magic Kingdom. I think Saturday is Epcot, but I'm not 100%. Look for the thumbnails as they come up. Other than that, I think that's everything coming up right now. Be sure to check out Dis Our Dream, Jeff and Angela, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Check out Disney Dan, which I think we're going live on Thursday night for our Disney movie review of Jungle Cruise on our channel here. Steve Hurl goes live on Mondays. Steve had a big night on Monday night. He had over 700 people in there. And last but not least, of course, Pete McDevitt goes Pete's live. Pete's always live. Yes, you sent me a button because you're awesome. Oh,
no, that's because you're awesome.
No, you're awesome. I don't remember anything. Melissa does that. But
that's my small role.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, we have membership. Anybody looking, membership does have its privileges. Buttons, postcards, magnets, which we'll be getting in the mail, T-shirts, depending upon what level of membership streams, all kinds of fun stuff for members. Thank you to all the members we have. You're all so greatly appreciated. We can't do this without you. We really can't. Thank you to all our subscribers, or just anybody that comes in and watches. If you're Ninja Watch and you don't comment, we know you're there.
No
thank
spoilers, Sir Ukraine. No
No,
spoilers.
no, we didn't give away any.
Greg, thank you so much. And we didn't talk
Greg,
about
thank
that.
you
We
for
don't
that
want to
very
spoil it
much.
for people.
Yeah, we didn't talk about
But
any.
you can
No
message
spoilers.
us that if you want to separately.
Yeah, if you want to, so Greg, if you want to
email.
send us something, you can, but don't. Yeah,
Not on
we're
the
not.
stream.
Yeah, I didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But thank you for that, Greg. Very generous. Thank you for that
Greg.
super chat.
You're always
And
so
thank you
generous.
everybody
Thank
for the
you so
super
much.
chats all the time. You guys are always so generous to us, and it means the world to us. Thank you for that. It means a lot. Hey, Walt, one minute here. Here we stand demanding we're going to change the world. We're going to change the world. Yes.
What did we miss downscale?
I agree, downscale. I don't know what I missed, but yes, we're going to change the world. But thank you guys all very much, and I'm going to go watch my Orioles play right now. And
I'm going to go walk the dog.
Yay, that sounds fun. We're going to hide that user. Yay, goodbye to
Lord,
them.
They're coming out crazy tonight.
Thank you for coming in.
They don't usually join the home streams making us miserable.
Yeah, they're great.
Louise.
Thanks a lot. Anyway,
Thanks,
guys, we'll see you all this weekend. Thank you all for joining us. Anthony the Molar Man. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you. You guys are awesome. We love all of you. Thank you for everything. Hey, we got 80 likes tonight. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks, gang, for everybody coming in. I don't think we spoiled it.
I hope not.
Well, we didn't spoil it, but maybe we spoiled
I
it.
know we ruined everybody's day just being negative.
Yes, exactly. But everybody, have a good night. Enjoy the movie. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
And we'd love to know it. And until next time,
take care of yourselves and each other.
Thanks, gang. Have a good week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Oh, those are lyrics, downscale said. I'm not a music person.
I know, I usually am downscale, so I apologize.
Jeannie's sending Steve a message now. Okay.
Let us know what he says.
I know he liked it. He likes everything. He's like Mikey.
Mikey likes it.
Bye, gang.